Broadcaster David here with your Storm Austin San Antonio weather update. It is a busy forecast to talk about. I mean, we got a lot of things to talk about with your weather update. Not just the weather with today or tonight. We got weather to talk about this weekend. Let me check. I'm going to do a mic check here real quick. All right, y'all can hear me. I know my microphone is not as loud as it used to be. I don't know why it's not as loud as it used to be anymore, but at least you can hear me. All right, so you love these new graphics. Thank you very much. A lot of people have told me they love these new graphics. If you're an affiliate station with Storm, here soon I'm going to be enrolling these graphics out to all of my other little affiliate stations that are a fan of these graphics. All right. So we got the chat going. If you guys have any questions or comments or anything like that, chat does work, so feel free to say hi if you want to. Speaking of that, hello Red Dragon and hello Chris. Welcome to the broadcast. And we're gonna go ahead and get right into the weather here. If you guys have comments or anything like that, once I'm done with doing the forecast, I will read those questions or comments you guys had. And yeah, so give me about 10 to 15 minutes, and I'll read your guys' comments here very soon. And then we'll have a part 2 to the weather live stream here probably here in a moment. Yes, I finally know who you are now. We had a few minutes of a talk earlier today in class, or during class periods, so yeah, I do now. All right, so let's talk about weather, as this is going to be a very interesting forecast, guys. Who's ready? I am ready. So here's our weather alerts. We're tracking dangerous cold conditions, guys. This is the weather alert that we're watching here. So this is a current look right now in Austin. It is overcast right now. One thing I want to mention is where I live at, we're getting tons of drizzle right now. It's kind of freezing drizzle almost as well. My metal outside, parts of my metal, I mean, I know what ice feels like because I've lived up north for 11 years, and I touch my fence, my gate, and it feels like there's ice on it. It's not like thick ice or anything like that. Like, it's very thin, tiny little ice. Like, if you put your finger over it, if your hands have been outside for like longer than 15 minutes, it would not melt. But since my hands are so warm and I've been inside for a while, every time I touch my gate, it starts to melt because my fingertips are warm. So that's why. So here in a few minutes after the stream, I'm gonna go outside if I remember, and I'm gonna try somehow film my gate and try to see if any of that little ice starts to melt. We'll see what happens. But anyways, that's what's ongoing for me here where I live at. Alright, so that's what's happening. Again, we have a weather alert day in effect for tonight going into Thursday, the coldest day of the season. Hard freeze and dangerous wind chills are expected here. It's already cold outside. Temperatures in the 30s and 20s already across the area. Wind chills are already in the 20s and soon to be in the teens across the area. Wintry precipitation, as I mentioned, is unlikely, but again, protect the 4 Ps, which is protect the pipes, pets, plants, and people. Again, with that, so make sure you check on your neighbors. With the people perspective, if you have any animals outside, I recommend bringing them indoors. If you're going to let them use the restroom outside, limit to under 5 minutes. And of course, if you have any pipes or anything like that, if you have any outdoor exposure pipes, make sure those are covered up. And if you have any like faucets outside, make sure those are covered up as well. And if you have any faucets inside, make sure you're dripping those tonight as well. And if you have any plants, make sure you cover those up as well. And if you have any plants that you can bring inside, we also recommend you bringing those indoors if they can come inside. All right. So storm alert radar right now, we are tracking some rain right now across the area. So anywhere from the I-35 corridor points east is where we have some steadier rain ongoing right now. Again, if you're out in the hill country, I've gotten a lot of reports of freezing drizzle, and I've experienced freezing drizzle at my house here. Again, some of the metal outside is starting to turn into ice. Thank you. And again, that's what's ongoing for my area. Again, the ice. Again, you heard me say the word ice. Again, the ice is very thin. Like, I probably shouldn't even call it ice because it's so thin. It's 31 degrees right now at my house. So yeah, things are starting to freeze if there's anything wet outside. And literally, my entire yard is just wet because of the sprinkles. And apparently, we saw rain today, which I did not know about. We had rain. According to my weather station, we picked up over a half an inch of rain today, which I had no clue about. We had rain today, so my mind has just been blown. And there's a lot of puddles outside too. Alright, so black ice potential tonight. I've got a lot of questions about this here. So tonight we're gonna have to. So here's what's gonna. I'm gonna just break it down for you. So strong gusty winds should help. There's a just a second. Strong gusty winds should help my of the roads. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I cannot spell today. I cannot type today. Wow. My apologies about my correction there, my typing there, but I was typing super fast. So what I was trying to put there, with the strong gusty winds should try to eliminate the potential for the ice on the road. So with all the strong winds, it should slowly try to evaporate all of the moisture and all the wetness we still have on the ground and roads. With all the strong winds, it should just carry that. But then with all the drizzle that's happening right now, ooh, I don't know. I don't know. The drizzle should come to an end here soon. So with all the strong winds that will carry on tonight, we very well could see the potential for the black ice potential to go away. But overall, there will be some lingering moisture that will create some black ice as temperatures continue to drop. And again, there's some moisture still out here behind the cold front. We're experiencing some freezing drizzle right now. Some slick spots do appear possible tomorrow morning. If there's any slick spots, it will most likely be on the sidewalks, possibly, and maybe on a bridge or two, but nothing like on the major bridges. But as of now, we'll keep our eyes on it. But if you have any friends or family in North Texas, they'll have the better chances over there. As we go to take a look at your weather alerts across the United States, or majority of the United States, look at this. We got winter weather alerts in Kansas, Arkansas, even in North Texas, all the way towards the Carolinas. A whole lot of that activity ongoing. Inches of snow could be possible from, again, Kansas back towards the east. And for North Texas, it's just going to be mainly ice. And as we go ahead and take a look at our weather alerts right now across the entirety of the state of Texas, looks like it's not updated. Extreme cold warnings across majority of the state of Texas, and cold weather advisories for the Austin area. So let's talk about something that got updated here today. So Llano, Burnett, and Gillespie counties have gotten upgraded to an extreme cold warning. Mason County is also under an extreme cold warning, so those counties got upgraded to an extreme cold warning for tonight, while the Austin, San Antonio Metro, and areas points east, you guys are not under an extreme cold warning. You guys are under a cold weather advisory for tonight. But with both of these weather alerts, it will go from 12 a.m. tonight until noon tomorrow, and then pretty much everyone across the entirety of our viewing area will be under an extreme cold warning tomorrow night going into Thursday, early afternoon. And then on top of that, there's a wind advisory for Blanco County, the only county in the hill country, and in Travis County points south with north winds 20 to 25 miles per hour, gusting up to 35 miles per hour. Yeah, very cold indeed. So something we'll have to keep our eyes on here for you folks. Tonight, Austin, 25, bitterly cold, overcast, some freezing drizzle possible. Again, I've been noticing that this evening with north winds at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Tomorrow, it's going to be 34 in Austin. If you're out in the hill country tonight, it's going to be in the teens where I live at. If you're going to be in the hill country tomorrow, we'll likely stay below freezing where I live at. I think I'm going 30 degrees for high temperature for where I live at tomorrow. In Austin, we're going 34 though, with north winds at 10 to 20. Tomorrow night, this is where it's going to be the coldest. We're going 19 degrees tomorrow night in Austin. If you're out in the hill country, we can have some temperatures around 15 degrees for actual temperatures, and maybe even 14, 13 degrees for some spots for actual temperatures tomorrow night. So, coldest day of the season indeed across the area. All right, let's go a little bit beyond here. Let's take a look at our future tracker radar. This is set up for Saturday morning now. So as we get to Saturday morning, temperatures will be right around 32 degrees. There is a slight chance that we might or could see some winter precipitation that may try to happen early in the morning. Like we're talking like 12 a.m. That's how early. If this continues to verify, I'll stay up all night Friday night and be outside if we actually see wintry precipitation. If the trends continue to go upward on this, I'll stay up all night. But we'll see what happens. But mainly cold rain is what we're going with right now for Saturday morning, early Saturday morning. But something, of course, we'll keep our eyes on. And in Tuesday nights, or that is not Saturday morning. I forgot to update that. Saturday morning, and this is supposed to say Saturday afternoon. We'll have. Oh wait, I never updated this. Okay, that's a okay, guys, I have failed y'all today. I did not update that. Okay, I updated the graphic, but I've never updated the text. So my apologies about that. All right. So besides that, here's your 7-day forecast for the Austin area. And as you go ahead and see, we are going to start off with the wind chill tracker here. So again, we're going to have wind chills as low as 3 degrees in Mason County, as low as 4 in Llano, maybe 15, 11 degrees in the Austin metro area. Tomorrow morning is going to be bitterly cold. It's going to be very cold for tomorrow. And as we get into Thursday morning, also looking very cold. 4 degrees, 3 degrees, 2 degrees for wind chills across the area. It's a Thursday morning, so again, it's going to be horribly cold. And as we take a look at your 7-day forecast, I got 34 is what we're going with for the Austin area Wednesday afternoon. We're going to start off the day on Thursday around 19 degrees. Ignore that 20, especially 19 degrees. 37 is what we're going with Thursday afternoon. Still cold. Overcast on Friday, 38. Saturday morning, right around 33. Again, wintry mix, maybe, but it'll be very early. We'll keep our eyes on it for you folks, but mainly morning showers, and then maybe a little bit of PM showers, but they'll get out of here by like after 1 o'clock. From what things are looking like right now, Saturday afternoon with high temperatures in the 40s. 36 Sunday morning, above freezing officially. 62 on Sunday with sunshine, but then you know how it goes. Classic Texas weather. We're back up into the 70s as we approach Monday and Tuesday of early next week. And I'm going to be honest, every day next week, it looks like that we will actually be in the 70s and 80s. So what a big change to our forecast indeed. So again, if you don't like this forecast right here, just look at Monday and Tuesday. And Monday and Tuesday will be a copy and paste. That's all I have to do pretty much next week is copy Monday's weather, paste into Tuesday. Just bump up Tuesday 2 degrees, bump up Wednesday next week by 1 degree probably. Just going to be perfect Texas weather if you miss the nice weather. But again, for the meantime, we're going to stick with the brutally cold weather forecast. So now what I want to go ahead and do is I want to go ahead and go back here. And I want to break this down one more time for you folks. So once again, tonight and to Thursday. So tonight, Wednesday night into Thursday. So yeah, we have a weather alert. We have a weather alert day for the entire day of Wednesday tomorrow for the coldest air of the season. Again, hard freeze and dangerous wind chills ranging from the teens and single digits. Again, wintry precipitation is very unlikely. And reminder to protect the 4 Ps, protect the pets, pipes, plants, and people. As I mentioned, if you have any pets, make sure they're indoors. If you're going to let your pets use the restroom outside, I recommend leaving them outside for at least under 5 minutes. Definitely would be the best option to do if you have any pets. If you have any plants, try to bring them inside, but if you can't, recommend try to cover them up. If you have any pipes outside that are exposed, you're kind of running out of time, but now's your chance to cover them up now. It is 30 degrees on the dot right now where I live with the humidity at 97%. It is terrible outside right now. It's horrible. So again, storm alert radar tracking some rain, mainly east of 535 right now across our viewing area. And again, more of the storms will get out of here soon. So again, rain right now. It will get out of our neck of the woods here very soon, trust me. Just going to be at least another hour until it's gone. And again, I've had a lot of questions with all of this rain that's happening now. Could there be black ice? With the strong gusty winds that we're experiencing across the area right now, this could help to eliminate the process of seeing some black ice. So with all the potential wetness. If you saw rain today or fog and drizzle or mist today, if it's still wet, if it has been wet all day today and it's still wet now, with all the strong gusty winds, it's going to try to eliminate all the wetness that's still out there. But with seeing the drizzle behind the cold front and it becoming kind of freezing drizzle, it's kind of doing something else. The question is how long does our freezing drizzle last for? We're forecasting overcast conditions tonight, so it's going to be an interesting forecast tonight. But overall, we'll keep our eyes on it. And as we wake up tomorrow morning, there could be some freezing drizzle possibly across the areas, maybe some sleet pellets, maybe a snowflake or two possibly tomorrow morning, but not everyone will experience that. So something, again, we'll keep our eyes on. It is some slick spots, of course, are possible tomorrow morning, but I'm not expecting crazy impacts travel-wise at all for tomorrow from what things again are looking like right now. So I know a lot of people are like, David, so there's going to be no school. As of now, school looks likely. I mean, I don't see why they would cancel school. Again, I know the cold weather, the wind chills, I know it's cold, but compare it to our area and areas further to our north, areas further off towards our north, like North Dakota and stuff, I think they still have school, but they're doing it online maybe. I don't know. Why am I comparing North Dakota to Texas? It's very different. It's very different. Oklahoma to Texas. Oklahoma. They have school still, I believe. I don't know. Find it interesting. But me personally, I wouldn't mind no school, but we had a 4-day weekend just recently, so it would be horrible, and I don't want to make up another day of school. But do I want to go to school when it feels like 6 degrees tomorrow morning? No, I do not. I don't know, 2-hour delay. That would be awesome. But as of now, no delays, no cancellations have occurred at all across the area. So if that hasn't happened, doesn't look like we'll have any cancellations. North Texas does have some cancellations and delays. It's because of the ice potential they have up there. They have a greater ice chance towards our north, but here in Central Texas, again, the ice chance is significantly lower, but still there is a slim chance. So again, not ruling it out, but again, there might be a few little slick spots, but again, we'll keep eyes on it for you folks here at the Storm Weather Center. All right, so let's go ahead. Again, breaking this all down for you one more time. Cold weather alerts. Again, these will go in effect at 12 a.m. tonight. Will expire at noon tomorrow, early afternoon. So you see that darker blue shaded color there. Mason County, Llano County, Burnett County, and Gillespie counties are under those extreme cold warnings. So we got upgraded to those earlier this afternoon. If you're in the Austin metro area through I-35 and points east, you're under a cold weather advisory tonight. And then that will also start at 12 a.m. tonight. Will expire at noon tomorrow afternoon. And then we'll be several hours, at least 12 hours of being alert free. And then we'll have another extreme cold warning, but likely everyone across the area will have an extreme cold warning for wind chills as low as 3 degrees tonight, but tomorrow as low as 0 degrees in some spots. And frostbite and hypothermia is very possible. The only ways that you could get frostbite and hypothermia is if you don't bundle up or wear the right type of clothing. So don't wear shorts outside at all. So I know some people that would probably do that, but don't do that. Not looking good. Not a good idea to do so. And then again, we have a wind advisory right on top of that for Travis County, Blanco County, and Travis County in areas pointing south under a wind advisory with strong northerly winds, 20 to 25 mile per hour winds, with wind gusting up to 35 miles per hour. So again, something we'll continue to watch. So again, tonight in Austin, 25. It's going to be overcast. Very windy. Again, I have experienced some freezing drizzle out here in the hill country where I live at, and it has actually done some sticking on metal. But if you come from being inside and you want to check it out yourself, your fingertips are going to be a bit warm, so it may melt the ice. Again, it's like a tiny little glaze, barely anything, barely any ice. It's like very thin. So. Stand outside for a few minutes if you can survive that long, and your fingertips should be cold enough, and you put your fingertips over it, your finger is going to feel like ice. That's what it felt like for me when I was outside for 5 minutes earlier, when it was 31 degrees. Now it's 30 degrees, so it's dropped 1 degree, so I'm about to go outside, check it out, and see if there's any improvements. If there's If there's any improvements, expect a post from me on Twitter here very soon. All right, guys. Before I go, I want to say thank you to everyone that saw my post on Twitter. We had over 100 likes on my post, over 7,000 impressions/views, and a lot of comments on Twitter of me doing the weather at schools. So I want to appreciate everyone that saw that and gave me some feedback. Definitely going to look more into that, guys. I can't talk. I'm gonna look more into what you guys' feedback was. And again, I appreciate everyone that checked that video out. But for the meantime, guys, that's what I got for now. Again, guys, I will talk to every single one of y'all later. It is currently 7 o'clock now, so I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream here. We ended it off perfectly here. And again, I got some, guys, I also got some awesome news for me coming here in the next few days. Or it's actually this coming weekend. I'll expose more of what it is coming probably Friday. But things are not 100% locked in just yet. But I'll explain more here coming soon. Alright, guys. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Stay warm, guys. It's cold out there. It's cold. It's going to get colder. Trust me. So, again, stay warm. I'll talk to you guys later. Be safe as well. Bundle up if you're going anywhere tonight or tomorrow. See you guys later.